Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am LA for those of you who don't know me, and today we're doing a really exciting Q&A. So let's get into it. How to find a high quality person. I am doing the work but want to meet more people. Something that I found is you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And so if you want to attract a certain kind of person, a certain high quality person, whatever that means to you, that is how you need to start showing up in the world. For example, if you really value fitness, think of the places and spaces that people that value fitness would be. They would be signing up for races. They would be on the running path near your house. They would be at the gym. And start to go to those places with that in mind. Don't just show up to the gym with your headphones on. How is somebody going to approach you when you have your headphones on? And so just have that intention of, okay, I'm going to go to these spaces and I am just going to be open to meeting new people, and try that out. Okay, next question. Grieving over old versions of yourself before self-realizations. It's not really a question, but we'll just do grieving over old versions of yourself. Something that's helped me is remembering that what got me here won't take me to the next level. And so in order for me to get to that next level, in order for me to really start to align with the life that I'm trying to create, I am going to need to part ways with old ways of thinking, old ways of operating, old habits. And so it's not to say that the old version of me was bad. It's just to say that the old version of me no longer suits my goals and my vision for my life. And when I think of it that way, I don't feel the need to grieve as much, because I know that whatever version of me I am right now, I am happy with. And every step along the way, every tribulation I face, every trial I face is just helping me become more of who I truly am. And so I hope that helps. Next question. How do I start a healing journey without taking it too fast? The same way a car in the night gets to where it needs to go. Because when you start your healing journey, it feels so dark. It's like darkness completely around you. And so think of yourself like a car with just its headlights on. You can see the next 200 meters in front of you. And so just focus on the next 24 hours in front of you. What are really small actions you can take every single day that will help you become a more powerful version of yourself? Because just like a car, you can drive from California to New York with just seeing the next 200 meters. And so instead of thinking of the end, that end result that you are chasing, think about the next 24 hours. What is the smallest thing that I can do that will help get me there? And that is what has really helped me, just gaining that positive momentum. Because once you start to gain that positive momentum, you become unstoppable. And so try that out. How do you learn to trust yourself again during the process of a breakup and after? You start to build trust with yourself by keeping the promises that you make to yourself. And so something that I do, give me a sec. So I have this notebook that I use for the gym. And what I'll do is, like, for example, this was, Tuesday, March 19th. And so before I go to the gym, I would write out this workout that I'm going to do. And then when I go to the gym, I'm like, okay, LA, we are not leaving the gym until we do every single thing. And sometimes it'll take me a really long time, but afterwards I feel so proud of myself because it is really hard. And when you do hard things, that is when you start to build respect with yourself. That is when you start to build that trust back with yourself. And also, you build trust with yourself when you learn about the thing that you fear. You mentioned a breakup. And so, for example, if you were lied to, if you were manipulated, if you were abused in any kind of way, you learn to get past that fear when you learn about it. And so when you learn about psychology, when you learn about tactics that maybe people who don't have the best intentions towards you use to take advantage of your kindness. And so that is what's helped me, because when I learn about different things that maybe I fear, I feel way more capable. I feel harnessed with the tools that are going to help me walk through life more prepared. And so try that. Next question. What do you do when you start feeling run down and depleted but need to be consistent? Being consistent is not about being perfect. It's just about putting one foot in front of the other. For my workouts, for example, do I need to show up every single day with the same intensity? No. But do I need to show up? Yes. And so if I find myself feeling really exhausted, like for example, this notebook that I just showed you, if I know that I can't lift as heavy as I maybe did last week, then I don't beat myself up over it. Then I just lighten the load, but I still show up. And so I hope that helps. Also, something that I find is if I do feel run down over a course of, 2, 3, 4 days, then I know then that I need to slow down. That is what's showing me that, Ale, okay, yes, I want to be a machine and achieve all these goals, but I can't do that if I am mentally depleted, if I am emotionally depleted, if I'm physically depleted. And so also focusing on getting good quality rest, eating quality foods, and also finding different ways to connect with myself. So when I start to feel run down, as soon as I start to feel that feeling, I make note of it. And so I do that through journaling. Like I have journaled for years. Like for example, here are like some of my journals. And I would say journaling has been key to making the amount of progress that I have over the last, 5 months, because I have gotten to know myself really well on a very intimate level. And it has also stopped me from oversharing. And so that's a plus as well. And so, yeah. Next question. What is the name of the Ray-Bans you use? Okay, the Ray-Bans that I use are called the Justin Classic Ray-Bans. They are incredible. I have filmed videos where I am literally looking into the sun while filming and I'm fine. And so I highly recommend them. You can find them at Sunglass Hut. I'll also have the link for it below for my Amazon storefront if you want to support me as a creator. And yeah, next question. Do you ever plan to go back to Australia? Yes, I know that there are definitely some goals that I have, some races that I want to do. And so I know that that is definitely in the future, but I'm not sure when. Next question. What motivates you when you want to give up? Honestly, you guys really motivate me. I have the most incredible, supportive, kind community. And even when I get hate comments, I don't even need to reply. You guys take care of them for me. And so I feel so happy that I can share my love of self-development with you guys, because you guys are just so supportive and nurturing. So I would say that. And also, I just love self-development. I think that when you do something that you really are passionate about, that you really care about, you find that extra energy. Whereas if you are doing something that maybe doesn't completely align with you, then you need more motivation and you're more likely to quit. And yeah. So I think that's going to be it for this Q&A. But I'll see you guys in the next one.